In a spine-chilling narrative set against the backdrop of the picturesque Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, the tale revolves around a Ukrainian model named Natalia Dovgan and her partner Alexei. Natalia was renowned for her beauty, gracing fashion runways and magazine covers. At the same time, Alexei was a skilled craftsman who had captured her heart. The couple had been inseparable for 4 years when they embarked on a fateful trip to the enchanting coastal haven in the summer of 2002. After enduring a grueling flight with layovers spanning over 18 hours, Natalia and Alexei arrived at Myrtle Beach International Airport, South Carolina, in the wee hours of the morning. Exhausted yet determined to make the most of their vacation, they stayed at a cozy motel for the night before their journey to the tranquil coastal town of Charleston. As the sun illuminated the coastline the next day, Natalia and Alexei set out for Charleston, captivated by the mesmerizing beauty surrounding them throughout their drive. Arriving at their quaint lodgings in Charleston, they explored the town's rich history and vibrant culture. With the arrival of the following morning, Natalia and Alexei decided to start their day early, heading to the famous Folly Beach to bask in the sun and unwind. Finding a secluded spot under a beach umbrella, they enjoyed the serenity and beauty of the surroundings, far removed from the glamour of Natalia's modeling career. As the beach crowd slowly thinned out, Natalia and Alexei reveled in the bliss of each other's company, engaging in light-hearted banter as the waves lapped at their feet. Their idyllic moment sharply turned when Natalia suddenly felt an immense force surging beneath the water. Panic gripped them as they struggled against an unseen adversary thrashing beneath the waves. Amid the chaos, Alexei's protective instincts kicked in as he urged Natalia to swim back to shore, his heart pounding as adrenaline surged through his veins. The tranquil waters transformed into a maelstrom of horror, churning with a malevolent force. In the murky depths, a monstrous silhouette materialized, casting an eerie shadow over their ordeal. A colossal great white shark emerged from the depths, its cavernous maw gaping wide, revealing rows of serrated teeth that gleamed with deadly intent. Its eyes fixated on the couple, exuding an aura of primal hunger as it surged forward with ferocious power. Desperation became Alexei's driving force as he grappled with the nightmarish creature. Every fiber of his being screamed for survival as he kicked and thrashed, utilizing every ounce of strength to protect Natalia from imminent danger. The relentless predator's power was staggering, its massive frame casting a looming shadow over Alexei as it bore down upon him. In a terrifying instant, the shark's monstrous jaws clamped around Alexei's leg, its powerful bite like a vice of doom. Unyielding agony radiated through his body as the savage force of the edge threatened to crush bone and sinew alike. The sea transformed into a swirling tempest of crimson, clouded by the iridescent haze of Alexei's blood. Despite the searing pain, Alexei's survival instinct surged within him, a primal surge of strength that defied the grip of death. He fought back with every ounce of his resolve, unleashing a torrent of first energy against the behemoth. His fists pounded against the creature's snout, his voice mingling with Natalia's terrified cries, creating a symphony of desperation. As the seconds stretched into eternity, the predator's grip wavered, its hold momentarily loosened by Alexei's unrelenting determination. With a final surge of primal fury, he freed himself from the shark's grasp, the agony of the bite etched indelibly in his memory. Gasping for breath, Alexei's body burned with pain, his vision blurred by a haze of torment. The battle had taken its toll, and as he fought to regain his footing, he glimpsed Natalia's terrified face above the water's surface. Their eyes locked in a shared moment of survival, a testament to the power of their love and the unbreakable spirit that had enabled them to defy the jaws of death. Natalia's screams echoed through the air as she fought to reach the safety of the shore. Beachgoers and lifeguards sprang into action, rushing to aid the distressed couple. The vicious struggle between Alexei and the shark continued, his breath escaping him as the predator thrashed violently, refusing to release its grip. Summoning every last reserve of strength, Alexei's survival instincts kicked into overdrive as he grappled with the monstrous shark. With a surge of primal energy, he drove his fingers into the shark's eye, causing the creature to release him in a fury of movement. Gasping for air, Alexei fought his way to the surface, his body trembling with pain and adrenaline. Aligned by Natalia's frantic cries, lifeguards rushed to his aid, pulling him to safety amidst the chaos. Despite his severe injuries, Alexei's raw courage in the face of death left onlookers in awe. His resilience and determination to survive against all odds would forever be etched in their memories. As the lifeguards worked to stabilize Alexei, Natalia's heart-wrenching cries pierced the air, her anguish echoing across the once idyllic Folly Beach. Her world had shattered before her eyes as she witnessed her beloved partner being attacked by a fearsome predator. The incident had transformed the serene shoreline into a haunting reminder that the beauty of nature can instantly transform into a realm of danger and survival. Alexei's injuries were extensive, with deep lacerations and puncture wounds marring his body. The shark's powerful bite had left him with shattered bones and torn flesh, and the road to recovery would be long and arduous. As he was rushed to a nearby hospital, Natalia hoped that her love's fighting spirit would see him through the darkness that had befallen them. Months of intensive medical care followed. Alexei's battle was not only against his physical injuries but also against the emotional scars left by the harrowing encounter. The memory of the relentless predator's jaws closing around him haunted his dreams, causing him to wake up in cold sweats, gasping for air. Natalia stood by his side throughout, offering unwavering support and a love that transcended the pain they had endured. Their journey of recovery became a testament to their unbreakable bond. Alexei's wounds began to heal with time, but the emotional wounds ran deep. The once vibrant Folly Beach, now forever marked by their ordeal, symbolized their strength and resilience in the face of unimaginable terror. Finally, after months of healing and therapy, Alexei and Natalia made the arduous journey back to Ukraine. The scars on their bodies were a testament to their survival, a visual reminder of the fierce battle they had fought against the apex predator. Their story, one of love, survival, and the indomitable human spirit, would forever serve as a chilling reminder that even in the most tranquil of settings, the forces of nature can unleash a realm of danger and fear that tests the limits of human courage. In 2005, along the sun-kissed coastline of the vibrant city of San Harbor in the United States, a tale of peril unfolded. The tranquil waves hid the mysteries of the deep as a group of intrepid fishermen, whose lives were intertwined through years of shared experiences, prepared to cast their nets into the ocean's embrace. Among them was Lucas Mitchell, a seasoned fisherman known for his prowess in navigating tumultuous waters and his unwavering courage in the face of adversity. Lucas, a rugged man in his late 30s, bore the weathered countenance of someone who had spent a lifetime at sea. With salt-bleached hair and calloused hands, he was a living testament to the indomitable spirit of those who relied on the ocean's bounty for their livelihood. Beside Lucas stood Owen, a lanky and amiable soul with a contagious laugh that echoed across the waves. Liam, a wiry young man with an insatiable curiosity about the world beyond the horizon, manned the stern of the boat. Ethan, the quietest among them, possessed an innate connection to the ocean that transcended words. Guided by their unwavering bond and profound respect for the ocean's unpredictable nature, Lucas, Owen, Liam, and Ethan ventured into the boundless expanse of the sea. The echoes of their laughter harmonized with the rhythmic sound of waves against the hull, creating a melody that reverberated with the unspoken connection that bound them together. As the boat cruised away from the shores of San Harbor, tension grew among the crew. The thrill of the unknown lay before them, mingled with the anticipation of a bountiful catch. Owen and Liam took the lead, preparing to drop the first net into the depths below. They released the net with eager hands, feeling the weight of their hopes and aspirations. Minutes ticked by, and the excitement reached a crescendo as the crew hoisted the net back on deck. The glistening bodies of tuna shimmered under the sunlight, a testament to their initial success. Spirits lifted, and the four fishermen exchanged triumphant glances, a silent pact to seize the ocean's treasures. Satisfied with their first catch, the crew navigated to a new location, hopeful for a more abundant yield. Lucas and Ethan prepared to cast the second net, their eyes scanning the horizon for signs of life. The gentle lapping of the waves provided a deceptive sense of serenity, masking the turmoil lurking beneath the surface. Ethan, an experienced fisherman with a keen intuition, felt a disturbance in the water that sent shivers down his spine. A foreboding feeling gnawed at him as if a behemoth stirred below the depths, a prelude to a cataclysmic event. He turned to Lucas, his voice quivering with unease. Ethan told Lucas that something feels off about the spot where they are, his gaze fixed on the churning waters. Ethan can't shake the feeling that there's something massive lurking beneath. Lucas chuckled, dismissing Ethan's apprehension as mere paranoia. Undeterred, the two fishermen lowered the second net, casting their doubts aside. The yield sank into the abyss, and the minutes stretched like an eternity. Suddenly, a commotion erupted beneath the surface, a violent disturbance that shattered the tranquil facade. A dark shadow loomed, morphing into an enormous, fearsome creature that defied comprehension. The water erupted in a tumultuous frenzy as an aggressive great white shark, its gaping maw brimming with razor-sharp teeth, burst forth from the depths. A guttural roar echoed across the boat, a primal symphony of terror resonating in the crew's hearts. Lucas's heart pounded in his chest, his instincts screaming to retreat. Lucas's heart raced as he released the net, his fingers shaking with shock and anticipation. The shark's immense silhouette hovered dangerously close to the boat's edge, a nightmarish specter poised to strike. Time warped as Lucas and the creature locked eyes, a chilling connection between predator and prey. Its abyssal stare exuded malevolent hunger. In a heart-stopping surge, the shark catapulted from the water's depths, jaws agape and craving flesh. Its monstrous maw clamped onto Lucas's leg with bone-crushing force, unleashing a torrent of searing pain that ignited his senses. His anguished cry reverberated through the air, merging with the crew's horrified shouts. Chaos erupted as the crew scrambled to action, their adrenaline-fueled instincts kicking into overdrive. Liam and Owen snatched at anything that resembled a weapon, their faces contorting with fear and determination. The boat bucked wildly as the shark's power tugged at its structure, the clash of human and oceanic forces creating a symphony of pandemonium. In a frenzy of desperation, Lucas grappled with the relentless predator. Every muscle in his body strained against the inescapable pull of the ocean's dominion. His fingers clawed at the boat's uneven surface, the splintering wood digging into his skin as he sought a grip to counteract the shark's inexorable strength. The boat's once sturdy deck became a battleground that vibrated with the furious thrashings of both man and shark. The crew's shouts merged with the wind's haunting wail, the symphony of chaos, a stark reminder of humanity's vulnerability in the face of nature's ferocity. Amidst this chaotic crescendo, Lucas fought to retain his hold on life, his survival instinct igniting a fire. In a final surge of adrenaline-fueled determination, Lucas summoned reserves of strength he didn't know he possessed. His fingers dug into the boat's splintered edges, his muscles screaming in protest as he countered the relentless force of the shark's pull. The tides of fate shifted as Lucas's efforts yielded results. The shark's grip wavered, its mighty hold weakening against Lucas's unyielding resilience. Lucas twisted and turned with a primal roar, his body writhing in pure defiance. And then, with a visceral burst of power, he tore free from the shark's crushing embrace. The ocean's predator recoiled, vanishing into the depths with a frustrated thrash. Lucas's ragged gasps filled the air. His body sprawled upon the boat's surface like a warrior emerging victorious from a savage battlefield. The crew's exultant cries mingled with the salt-laden breeze, a chorus of triumph against the relentless might of the deep. Owen and Ethan hoisted him back onto the boat, their faces a mix of relief and fear. The crew's harrowing encounter with the vicious Leviathan had left its mark, forever etched in their memories. As the boat sped back to San Harbor, Lucas's pain was eclipsed by camaraderie and unity among the crew. Their collective efforts had defied the odds, and they now navigated through treacherous waters with a newfound respect for the untamed forces that dwelled beneath. Upon reaching the shore, the situation's urgency propelled Lucas into the hands of a waiting ambulance. The paramedics worked quickly, assessing his injuries and providing immediate medical attention. Lucas's injured leg was carefully examined, cleaned, and stitched up. The pain reminded him of his harrowing encounter. The hospital room buzzed with activity as doctors and nurses monitored his condition, ensuring he would recover from his physical wounds. As news of the incident spread among their friends and families, shock and concern rippled through their close-knit community. Owen, Liam, and Ethan gathered at the hospital, their faces etched with worry and relief as they saw Lucas's pale but determined expression. The incident had shaken them to their core, forcing them to confront the unpredictable and dangerous nature of the ocean they had always considered their ally. The aftermath of the shark attack left an indelible impact on each of them. For Lucas, the physical pain was a constant reminder of the danger he had faced. Still, it also fueled his determination to heal and regain his strength. The incident had not only tested his physical endurance, but also highlighted the power of his friendships. He was deeply moved by the unwavering support of Owen, Liam, and Ethan, realizing the depth of their camaraderie in the face of adversity. As time passed, Lucas's leg healed, and the physical scars faded. The incident remained a defining moment in their lives, a story they would tell for years. The tranquil waves that had once held secrets untold now bore witness to their shared experience of survival, friendship, and the awe-inspiring power of the ocean. In 2013, against the breathtaking backdrop of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, an exhilarating summer vacation took an unexpected turn for three close friends: Ethan Stevens, Mia Anderson, and Olivia Turner. The azure waters of the Coral Sea stretched out, merging with the vibrant skies, as they embarked on a journey that would challenge their limits and bond them in ways they never anticipated. Ethan, Mia, and Olivia were inseparable, bound by their shared love for adventure and the ocean. Their exploration of an idyllic island paradise was nearing its end, yet they craved one last adrenaline-packed escapade. It was Ethan who suggested a daring cage diving experience, an idea met with both excitement and trepidation by his two adventurous companions. The group's thirst for adventure was unquenchable, and this final challenge seemed like the perfect way to end their vacation on a high note. Arriving at the quaint island resort, they were greeted by the tropical warmth that enveloped the air. The resort was nestled on the island's edge, offering breathtaking vistas of the pristine coastline and the endless expanse of the Coral Sea. The island was renowned for its vibrant marine life, clear waters, and the Great Barrier Reef, its majestic neighbor. Their fourth day on the island dawned with brilliant sunshine, with the ocean reflecting the bright hues of the sky. Ethan's excitement was palpable as he suggested the exhilarating cage diving adventure. His idea was met with immediate enthusiasm from Mia and Olivia, who were eager to embrace the thrill of swimming alongside sharks. The trio approached the resort staff, who were well-versed in accommodating adventure seekers. The friendly staff guided them to a waiting boat where they were introduced to their experienced guides, Jake and Laura. These seasoned scuba diving experts were dedicated to ensuring their safety while providing an unforgettable encounter with the ocean's majestic creatures. As the boat set sail, the warm sea breeze tugged at their hair and clothes, heightening their anticipation. The journey took them to the heart of the Coral Sea, a shimmering paradise that lay just beyond the horizon. The gentle rocking of the boat matched the rhythm of their excited heartbeats, and the endless expanse of the sea beckoned with untold wonders. With Jake and Laura's guidance, the trio prepared for their underwater adventure. They donned their scuba gear, the sound of their steady breaths mingling with the crashing waves. Olivia couldn't help but feel excitement and nervousness, while Mia's eyes sparkled with anticipation. Their dive took them to a prime location near the Great Barrier Reef, a vibrant underwater world teeming with life. Jake and Laura led them to the sturdy cage that would be their sanctuary beneath the waves. As they descended into the depths, their amazement grew at the kaleidoscope of colors and the serene beauty surrounding them. The cage was flung open in a heart-pounding instant as the massive bull shark rammed into it with an earth-shattering force. The impact sent shockwaves through the metal structure, causing it to creak and groan under immense pressure. The cage's bars twisted and bent, leaving a gaping hole that exposed Ethan, Mia, and Olivia to the open water and the monstrous predator that lurked just outside. Terror took hold as the shark lunged, its jaws snapping shut with a bone-chilling crunch. Ethan's heart raced as he instinctively raised his arms to shield his face, the shark's razor-sharp teeth grazing his forearm as he narrowly avoided a devastating bite. Mia and Olivia screamed in shock, their cries drowned out by the deafening rush of bubbles and the thunderous roars of the sea. Chaos erupted as the friends were jostled within the cage, their bodies tossed like rag dolls in the underwater maelstrom. The once tranquil ocean had transformed into a cauldron of fear and violence, with the very elements that nature had concealed now revealed in their most terrifying forms. Water surged around them, obscuring their vision and adding to the confusion that threatened to overwhelm their senses. Desperation propelled them into action. With adrenaline surging through their veins, Ethan, Mia, and Olivia fought to keep their heads above water and away from the deadly jaws of the bull shark that circled hungrily. The shark's menacing silhouette danced on the fringes of their vision, an ever-present reminder of the peril that awaited them. Through the chaos emerged their guides, Jake and Lara, whose faces were etched with determination as they sprang into action. Using all their strength, they operated the boat with furious resolve, maneuvering it to create a turbulent disturbance in the water. The violent splashes and aggressive movements aimed to divert the shark's attention from the exposed trio, a race against time and instinct. The water roiled as the shark focused on the commotion on the surface, drawn by the flurry of movement and noise. Ethan, Mia, and Olivia clung to the cage's remnants, their hands scraped and bleeding from the vicious encounter. Their eyes remained locked on the relentless predator that continued to circle, its powerful form a chilling reminder of the danger they were still in. With a final surge of strength, Jake and Lara's efforts proved successful. The shark's predatory gaze shifted towards the boat, the promise of a potential meal diverting its attention from its trapped quarry. Slowly, cautiously, the predator faded into the depths, its disappearance leaving a haunting stillness in its wake. The guides swiftly sprang into action, their combined efforts focused on hauling Ethan, Mia, and Olivia to safety. The cage's remnants were cast aside, replaced by the safety of the boat's deck. As they gasped for air and clung to one another, relief, shock, and gratitude painted their faces. The reality of their brush with death was etched into their minds, forever altering their perception of the once beautiful underwater world. As they were helped onto the boat, Jake and Lara's trained eyes scanned the trio for injuries. Ethan's forearm bore the harrowing marks of the shark's attack. The skin was deeply torn, and blood was seeping from the wounds. The guide's swift and decisive intervention had spared them from a fate too terrifying to comprehend, and their bond with Ethan, Mia, and Olivia was strengthened by the shared trauma of their near-death experience. The boat's journey back to the island resort was a mixture of relief and tension, the weight of their encounter sinking with each passing wave. Ethan's breathing was labored, and his face was pale from blood loss. The reality of his injuries was a grim reminder of the brutal force they had faced beneath the waves. Jake and Lara worked tirelessly, their concern evident as they applied makeshift bandages to stanch the bleeding and provide some measure of comfort. In the aftermath of the tumultuous encounter, Ethan, Mia, and Olivia were left with physical and emotional scars that would forever remind them of the power and unpredictability of nature's creatures. The ocean's depths held mysteries beyond their wildest imagination. The resilience they displayed in the face of danger would forever shape their understanding of survival, friendship, and the fragile line separating humanity from the untamed world surrounding it. The incident left an indelible mark on them, altering their perception of the ocean's beauty and dangers. The untamed power of the bull shark served as a humbling reminder that nature's majesty could also conceal its unpredictability. As they returned to the island resort, their shared ordeal bound them closer together, reinforcing their appreciation for each other and their determination to embrace life's adventures while respecting its challenges. Upon reaching the resort's shore, medical personnel were waiting to attend to Ethan's injuries. He was transported to the hospital for immediate medical care. His pain was a constant reminder of their narrow escape from the jaws of a predator. As the ambulance sped away, the island's beauty seemed bittersweet, a paradise forever etched with the memory of a perilous encounter, a testament to the fragile balance between humanity's desire for adventure and the ocean's untamed mysteries.